we start moving, I'll make sure you're fully strapped and well secured. Usisonga songe kwa barabara. And in our case, as paramedics, we work with seconds and minutes. So you have to be very fast but careful.
Tawa Nicholas Kioko.
Kioko. Kijana wa mfungu.
Ati? Nicholas Kioko.
A lot more is coming. Coming.
Yes, hello na karibu sana to my YouTube channel. Manze, kama huja subscribe, please consider subscribing because a lot more is coming. So guys, I was passing by the Komarok Modern Healthcare na nikasema, you know what, we have to pay a visit. Lazima tutembee tu kwa ambulance so that we can know what exactly is inside an ambulance. What exactly happens wakati ambulance inakimbia pale kwa barabara ikipeleka patient kwa hospital? What are some of the challenges these guys go through? I mean, let's do this, guys, inside an ambulance. So with me is one man mwenye amesema lazima tupige story. Bro, kuja ukae hapa. Keti hapa kidogo. Okay. Vipi bro?
Poa sana.
Kwa salama?
Kabisa.
Ningependa you introduce yourself so that people wanaweza jua tunazungumza na nani.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Naftali Kibekamau. I'm a trained paramedic. I work here at Komarok Modern Healthcare. And welcome. See what's inside an ambulance.
So I would like you to take us through, because you know, some of us people, we just see ambulances pale kwa barabara ikikimbia, inaondoka na magari ikipeleka patients hospitali. So ningependa kujua, like umesema wewe ni paramedic.
Yes, I'm a trained paramedic.
So hata sijui tuanze wapi. Where do we start, bro?
So this is how it goes inside an ambulance. We always receive emergency calls, and our duty as paramedics, we have to respond. So number one, each time we report to duty, you have to make sure your equipments are well and working. All equipments have to be checked. We have an inventory. We have a checklist that you have to do daily. So number one, you have to make sure that you have a cardiac monitor. This one will assist you in taking patients' vital signs. Kupima mgonjwa. So mgonjwa kilala hapa lazima umpime. So you may want to check the blood pressure, the pulse, or the oxygen levels. And in this case, if it's a trauma patient, what tunasema, you find and fix. If a trauma patient, like ameumia mahali, una need kutengeneza mguu. So for us, we have a cardiac monitor for taking vital signs. In case a patient needs oxygen, kuna cylinders za oxygen hapa, and for us, they are always connected. 24/7, ukitaka oxygen, itatokea hapa. Then we have like other things. Our ambulance is well equipped. It's an advanced life support ambulance.
I think it's good if we can do it practically. Nilale tu hapa. Sijui kama ni possible?
Yeah, it's very possible. I'll assist you like my patient. So I want to make sure, number one, you're comfortable. So these are just our linens. These are called safety strappings.
Both of them.
Yes, both of them. Number one, most of the times tunakuanga kwa speed. So saa zingine lazima ustrap mgonjwa wako ndo asianguke. So feel free.
Okay. So miguu itapita hivyo kwa sababu tuko na kiatu, ama naweza toa kiatu?
Haina shida. Hata na kiatu.
Acha nitoe kiatu ikuwe easy, nice and easy. Okay.
The mic. So you being my patient, I want to make sure your privacy is well taken care of. Ta make sure nimekufunika vizuri kabisa kwa ambulance. Then before we start moving, I'll make sure you're fully strapped and well secured. Usisonga songe kwa barabara. Just a minute. And in our case, as paramedics, we work with seconds and minutes. So you have to be very fast, but careful. So we are always told, your safety always comes first. Lazima ukue careful pia ukifanya hizi procedures. As the saying goes in medicine, rule number 1, first, do no harm. So once you're strapped as my patient, I may want to take your vital signs. So my cardiac monitor is here. For the purposes of demonstration, I'll just leta karibu. So meanwhile, nikitayarisha hizi, naweza kuwa naongelesha mgonjwa. Hello sir, unaendeleaje?
Niko salama mimi, niko fresh barida.
Okay, niko hapa nitakusaidia. Leo mimi nitakuwa daktari wako.
So you converse, unazungumza tu na patient wakati unafanya chenye unafanya pale.
Patient, you have to reassure your patient. Unamwambia atakuwa sawa. Usiogope, I'm here for you. Meanwhile pia unaweza muuliza yeye anaitwa nani. You get some details from your patient. So my monitor is ready.
So what exactly are you doing right now?
I want to check your vital signs. Nataka nikupime pressure, nikupime temperature, niangalie oxygen levels and so on. Hapo ndo watu tunaanza inside an ambulance.
Kido, unaweza tushikie mic? Acha Kido akuja keti hapa atushikie mic vizuri.
So in our case, nishakuwekea naelezea mgonjwa kitu tunafanya. So nataka kuchukua blood pressure. This one is called a cuff. Nishakuwekea kwa mkono. So itakufinya kidogo lakini uvumilia tu. So you want to start to check your blood pressure. For other things that we check in our patients, zile two vital signs ni kama oxygen levels. Hii nao tunekanga kwa kidole ya mgonjwa.
Kidole kubwa.
Index finger. Naweka hapo kwa index finger. And then
hii ni ya kazi gani sasa hii?
Hii sasa ndio inapima oxygen levels. Okay. And if your oxygen levels are quite low, tunakuwekea oxygen hapa. Immediately. So watu nasema you find and fix. So kama mgonjwa ako na oxygen low levels, unaanza oxygen immediately.
So like today you want to mean I'm going to know my oxygen level?
Yes, your oxygen levels.
Okay.
Yeah. So kama ni uko hinje na una machine tunatumia kengine kadogo portable pulse oximeter. Unaweza beba kwa mfuko yako. Unapima kila wakati ukitaka. Like now I'll show you your oxygen levels in a few seconds. So tunapima sasa So tutaweza kuona your oxygen levels and your heart rate kidogo tu. So tunapima sasa, ukisikia sauti usishtuke. Tende tuna kebo dakika moja tu. Tunaweza hapo ndo pia mgonjwa aweze kuona at least nikuelezee vizuri So oxygen levels, the normal percentage is between 90 to 100 Yako iko 95% which means uko na oxygen ya kutosha, and your heart rate is at 80 beats per minute and the normal one is between 60 to 100 beats So kumaanisha heart rate yako iko sawa, oxygen levels pia ziko sawa kabisa Okay.
So let me ask you a question
Yes.
Suppose a patient amekaa hapa maybe ulikuwa umeenda kumchukua mahali alikuwa mgonjwa kabisa, ushamweka oxygen nini, is there a way you can notice ametense ama ameshtuka, vitu kama hizo?
Of course most of our patients wengine wanakuanga in a critical condition but for those who are not in a critical condition ataka akikuongelesha, daktari niko sawa, daktari niko sawa. That means akikuuliza kama niko sawa it's someone who's already tensed But our main job as paramedics sio kuweka tu kwa ambulance na kuwakimbisha hospitali. So you'll keep on reassuring your patient, utakuwa sawa, I'm here for you, tunafika hospitali in a few seconds, you'll be attended to, so usishtuke hata kidogo.
Okay, I think sasa tunifungua ndio tuendelee kupiga story, sio?
Sawa sawa.
So guys, in the meantime tuko ndani ya one of the ambulances ya Komarok Modern Healthcare. It's one of the best. It's actually the best, right? It's actually the best healthcare center because watu wengi nilikuwa nazungumza na one of the patients hapa akiniambia hapa watu wanazaa hapa in a day there are more than 100 within 24 hours, na the main doctor himself, Dr. Nyamo, ana kazi yake anaanza 4 am to 1 pm. You can imagine anazalisha watu wangapi. So I think we are okay now.
Yeah, you good?
Okay. Sawa. Patient wenu leo anaitwa Nicholas Kioko.
Anaitwa Nicholas Kioko.
Thank you so much. That was nice. So uko pale kwa barabara unakimbia. Gari kuna jam, kuna traffic. How do you survive?
Of course, number one, we have some warning devices like we use the siren. Sana ndio inatusaidia and of course speed kidogo. So tunatumia siren, we have the public address, tunajaribu pia kuongelesha watu watusaidie na way. So most of the times that's how we operate using the siren. Yeah.
Mimi na feel bado kuna vitu hatujajua hapa. Like ningependa tuambie kila kitu iko hapa ni nini, because niona kwanza kuna first aid kit pale. Yes. Like basically everything yenye iko hapa tungependa tutujue. Sawa.
So number one, in all emergencies, what tunasema airway is given the first priority. Airway simply means hii njia ya kukuwezesha kupumua. So number one, ukianza kwa airway una make sure uko na vitu kama oxygen equipment. So in our case, ambulance yetu inabeba 4 cylinders. We have 2 cylinders, moja pale ingine pale, which means even if you get an ICU patient, a very critical patient, our ambulance is capable of transporting an intubated patient, ule mgonjwa wa ICU. So number one, you have a cardiac monitor. These are the tubings for the ventilator and the oxygen. So when it comes to breathing, we have some other devices in case mgonjwa hapumui vizuri. Let me demonstrate. Okay. So we have something called a bag valve mask or an ambu bag. Tunabeba ya watu wazima na ya watoto pia. So in our case umepata mtu hapumui vizuri na unataka kumuassist kupumua, you can use the ambu bag, these devices. For paramedics, you have to check your equipment daily and make sure they are working. So we have an ambu bag, kichwa mgonjwa itakuwa hapa, so you can assist your patient to breathe. Unampea tu hewa. Meanwhile, hii ni kiti ya paramedic. Let's do it. So in case Mr. Kioko is not able to breathe on his or her own, mimi nitaweka ambu bag yangu vizuri hapa na una make sure airway yake iko patent. By airway unamaanisha huyu mgonjwa airway yake iko patent, it's fully open. They're using a technique called head tilt chin lift maneuver. So unaweka tu ambu bag, jaribu tu kufungia hewa kidogo hivyo. Kichwa iko tilted. Make sure you observe the rise and fall of the chest. Ukifinya ambu bag ndio ujue hewa imeingia kwa mgonjwa wako, you'll see his chest rising and falling. So yes, him mgonjwa, so sitamwekea, but I'll just demonstrate. 1 2 3 as you observe the rise and fall of the chest. Sawa. So hiyo ndo kazi ya hii ambu bag, and you have to make sure you choose the correct size. So kuna ya adult na kuna ya mtoto pia and the same procedure applies whether in adults ama in peds. Okay, so next ukishindwa kutumia ambu bag kwa sababu ya speed ya ambulance, we have a machine called a ventilator. And it's a very expensive machine, and very few ambulances nowadays have this machine. Most of the time inapatikana ICU peke yake. So ukisikia mtu ati amewekwa kwa ventilator, hii ndo sasa inaitangwa ventilator.
So that is one advantage hapa Komarok Modern.
Yes, that's our main advantage. Ziko mingi lakini ni moja main. So having a ventilator, it simply means if you get a critical patient wako na head injury, hata wale patients wa COVID wengine tulitumia hii ventilator na ilitusaidia sana. In case we were called, tunafika kwa nyumba ya mtu tunapata ameshindwa kupumua kabisa, tunatumia ambu bag, and for our own safety tukishindwa kutumia hizi now we go to another advanced stage yenye tunataka kutumia ventilator. That's all about breathing. Now the next machine zinaitangwa infusion pumps. Mgonjwa akikaa kwa ambulance, a good example, kama mtu amebleed sana, mtu amepoteza fluid sana kwa mwili, So these things they are called infusion pumps, na kuna fluids huku kwa gari. I'll still show you some fluids. So hizi infusion pumps ukitaka kuwekea mtu maji una calculate the dosage na speed ukitumia hii machine. So kuna vile tuna connect fluids hapa, halafu we just power on, you set the rates, rahisi sana, and then fluids itaanza kuingia kwa mgonjwa. Next, we have another machine called a suction machine. So in case mtu ametapika ama mtu amenyongwa, ameanza kutapika, kuna uchafu kwa airway, we use this machine called a suction machine with some tubings which are called suction catheters. Unaweka tu on, inaanza kufanya kazi. Maybe I can demonstrate with one. So kama kuna uchafu kwa airway, so utaweka, ukiguza hapo unasikia na suction. So ukiwekea mtu kwa mdomo, but mahali tu naona once you insert it, it will start suction, be it blood, be it fluids, anything. Alafu hiyo uchafu itaingia hapa ndani. So we might empty it later. The next thing we have, it's just a simple first aid kit. Mahali ambulance haiwezi fika, tunang'oka na ile first aid kit, tunafikia mgonjwa, tunamstabilize kwanza before tukuje kwa ambulance. The other things we have are just some medications. Like these ones are pain medications. Tumezipanga vizuri. Kuna pain medications. Zingine ni antihistamines in case tumeenda kwa event mtu anataka dawa, pia tunazibeba. So the rest are just fluids. In case mtu amebleed tunatumia normal saline. Kama mtu ametapika sana tunatumia Ringer's lactate and so on. All types of fluids. Yes, that's all the equipment that we have.
Oxygen hapa ndani ile ya kupumua tu ya kawaida, kama mtu hitaji oxygen inatoka wapi? Because naona iko all enclosed.
It's not even all enclosed. We have some windows and our vehicle it's well aerated. So hewa inaingia tu kawaida kama vile mtu wako nje. Yes.
Okay. Modern healthcare. Suppose mtu amepiga simu. How do you guys respond? Let's say uko gari iko hapa, do you guys maybe have gari kila area una make sure msee anachukuliwa kama ni mgonjwa?
So currently Comarock Modern we have 2 well equipped ambulance, or we have 2 branches in Nairobi. Moja inakaa kwa ile branch nyingine na nyingine hapa. So in case we get a call that you want our ambulance services, we make sure and we always try our best, our response time to be 8 minutes. So once you call us, we'll try our best to get to you in 8 minutes. So our calls comes in, there's someone at the dispatch area who receive the calls. Then hapa kwa ambulance, most of the times we'll find as paramedics tuko tu mahali, either in triage. So once a calls comes in, anatupea information like there's someone who needs an ambulance, akona hii shida na hii shida, then we are dispatched. So we make sure in 8 minutes tumefikia mgonjwa wetu. Yes.
Is an ambulance a mobile hospital in a way?
Yes, it's a mobile hospital. And in our case, we say it's a moving ICU because we have all the equipment in a hospital. And now we bring this all equipment in a pre-hospital setup. So yes, for us, it's a moving ICU. Well equipped. Yes.
Okay, twende pale nje sasa tupigie story vizuri kabisa sasa. Okay. Fresh barida. Wacha nivae viatu. Na niliambiwa kuna kuanga na fridge. Yenu iko wapi?
Yetu iko pale mbele kidogo ya kubeba zile medications zenye zinahitaji kukua mahali hakuna joto jingi sana. Tuko nayo moja.
For example kama wakati wa COVID.
Yes.
Mlihudumia kama patients wangapi hivi?
Uncountable patients. Wengi sana. Ilikuwa ngumu hata kuhesabu. Like in a day ungebeba hata wagonjwa kama 4. Mchana peke yake, usiku saa zingine umebeba hata wagonjwa 5. Yes, that's how it was. That's how serious COVID was. Okay.
Sawa, wanasema ufunge hii mlango. So guys remember, nilikuwa napitia tu hapa Comarock Modern. Nilikuwa nimekuja kuona one of my friends alipata mtoto na nikasema you know what, wacha tuingie ndani ambulance because mimi sijawahi jua nini na kuanga ndani, but as of now tunajua this is equivalent to a hospital. It's a moving hospital, it's an ICU amesema hivyo. Kuja hii side. Moving ICU. So what do you think guys? Iko aje? Nataka tupige story sasa, the real story now. Why is Comarock Modern Healthcare the best?
It's the best, because we have like our medics So imagine calling an ambulance na ule mtu anafika hapo ajui kitu anafanya. So just imagine calling Comarock Modern and the person you see getting to the scene is a qualified paramedic, someone who knows what he or she is doing, the correct medications zenye anakupea So for us we have the best trained paramedics. I will say in Kenya we are the best for now. Siogopi kusema hivyo. I myself being one of them. So whenever you call us, you'll see me responding to your emergencies, and I believe I've saved so many lives, still doing it, na bado tunaendelea. Yes.
Okay. Do you guys have contacts maybe everywhere yenye msee akitaka kupigiwa simu anataka amepata tu emergency ni mgonjwa anataka ambulance? Do you guys have contacts?
Yes, we do have emergency contacts na tuko na dispatch So there's someone who is always having a mobile phone mwenye ata receive calls alafu anatuinform sisi kama paramedics wenye tuna respond. So before we always tuingie kwa ambulance tutoke, there's such information that we always have to be given first. We gather information, tunajua location ya incident, mahali mgonjwa yuko, ndo sasa tunaweza kufika. Yeah, so we have emergency numbers, hata zingine zimeandikwa kwa ambulance. Okay. We have your emergency numbers. Zimeandikwa kwa ambulance. In case you want to give us a call, we have 0721254606 and 0732254606. 24/7 Each second count.
Hizi numbers ziko on saizi.
Ziko on saizi. Yes.
Okay. So can someone hire this ambulance ikuje tu kwa event yake ikae tu pale in case they have an emergency anakimbizwa hospitali ama anatibiwa hapo hapo?
Yes, we have an ambulance you can hire for events coverage. So in case you want to refer your patient maybe from Nairobi to Mombasa, this ambulance can do that task very easily. In case you want us to cover your events overnight, during the day, school sports, even weddings or even burials, we'll do it for you.
Okay. So just as the doctor, not the doctor only, paramedic has said, they have their contacts here. So if you allow me, I would like to call this number to confirm kama they will pick na kama watakubali kunikujia, si ndio?
Free. Yes, you can go ahead and call the number.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's 0721254606. Let's give it a try, right? Yes, imeingia.
Hello, Madam. My name is Maureen. How can I assist you?
My name is Nicholas Kioko. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How can I assist you, Mr. Kyoko?
My friend is kind of sick,
Yes.
and I would like to request for an ambulance.
An ambulance?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you located as you are speaking?
I'm at Roysambu.
Roysambu?
Yeah, TRM Drive.
Okay, so is the patient in the house or in a facility?
Yeah, in the house.
In the house?
Yeah.
Okay, kindly, if I may know the condition of the patient.
I think anasumbuliwa na alsasalsas hivi, so
Sorry?
anasumbuliwa na tumbo.
Oh, tumbo. Okay, sir, let me talk to our paramedics. And then we get back to you in a short while, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long, please?
Maybe around 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So after making that call,
Yes.
what happens?
Oh, after making the call, the person who received the calls gets to us, the paramedics in the ambulance, and immediately the person who received the call sends us the contact person, and then we are discharged to the scene immediately. Yes, so that's how all it goes. So the whole process might take, let's say, like 2 minutes or so. Then we are dispatched.
I think anakupigia.
Oh yes, I think. Oh yes.
Okay. Wacha tusikie exact.
Hello.
Weka speaker.
Hello, Maureen.
Hello?
Yes, paramedic on duty.
Okay, EMT.
Yes.
I have a patient who is at Roysambu,
Okay.
and they are requesting the patient to be picked.
To be picked,
Yes.
Okay, you can call them back.
Yes.
Wambiume dispatch ambulance. We'll try our best to get there in 8 minutes.
Okay, what about the payment mode?
Oh, hiyo baadaye later. We have to get to the patient first,
Okay.
Sawa sawa. Call
Thank
them
you.
back, mwambie umetu dispatch.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Then it's amazing.
Really
This is amazing. Amekupigia haraka. Unbelievable. So the payments now.
For the payment, in our case, we have to get to the patient first before we even ask for the payment. Most of the times, we also deal with patients who are insured by insurance companies. So for the payment, we have to fill a patient care report that will send later to claim the
Okay, wait. She's
they're
calling.
calling back.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
calling
alright.
back. Yes.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Am I talking to Mr. Kioko?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. This is Komarok Modern.
Mm-hmm.
As you requested for the ambulance,
Okay.
I'm giving our paramedics your contact.
Okay. Let me call you back.
All right.
She might think we are serious.
So once you get a call, for the payment part, we have to fill a patient care report form that we'll have to claim later. But the first thing we have to do is to get to the patient as fast as we can. For the payments, we do them later, once the patient is okay and stable. Okay. Yes.
You guys have maybe interns in the facility.
Currently, like last month we had one intern. And maybe in future we are planning to host more interns. But for now, we are only 2 paramedics. So as I'm saying, we might want to bring in some interns maybe in the few months to come. Yeah.
When this vehicle is on the move, how many people are inside this vehicle?
For us, we always work as a team. During the day, we work as one ambulance operator who is also a trained emergency medical technician and one paramedic who can also operate the ambulance. So for us, we work as a team of 2. But most of the times at night, we always work in teams of 3. One paramedic, one trained ICU nurse, and one emergency medical technician.
Is Komarok Modern only for people who want to give birth, maternity only, ama mnatibu magonjwa zote?
Tunatibu zote. A good example, we are located along this bypass. Most of the times, on weekends, kuna kuanga na accidents mingi sana. So, ile hospitali iko karibu with our contacts, tunapigiwa simu. And most of the times, tunaenda kwa scene, tunapata maybe accident, gari kama 3 ama 4 zimegongana. So not only for maternity, pia watu wengine wako na ajali zingine, iko unaumwa na kichwa, pia kama tumbo inauma, just give us a call, tunakufikia. Sio ya maternity peke yake. We are all round. We have all the services that you need at Komarok Modern.
There are people who are in different universities and maybe they would like to work here.
Yes.
Talk to them, bro.
Okay, maybe I'll just give you an inspiring word. Our main job is to save lives. So how will you feel being a paramedic? Today you're called kwa nyumba ya mtu. Mtu analia, mtu anapiga nduru. And the first face this person sees ni wewe. Unamsaidia, anapona. Later, this person just comes to say a word of, hello, ulinisaidia sana, nilipona, nashukuru. So these things helps us to keep on going. And ni mzuri sana pia kukuwa na skills za kuweza kusaidia watu, kuokoa maisha. So this job is very interesting and I'm glad I chose this job. It's my career. Iko tu ndani yangu. Without this, I don't think I'll be able to do anything else. So pia wengine msiogope. Please, if you have that energy, unasikia uko tu na psyche, join us please. Help us save more lives.
Ushaitumia hii ambulance maybe ukienda raha zako tu, maybe ulikuwa unaenda home na ukasema okay, kuna jam na nataka kufunguliwa, unafungua siren na unaenda?
Never. Na sitawahi. For private sector, our ambulances has trackers. We are monitored 24/7. And of course, being in a private sector, wezi taka kufanya vituko na ambulance. And for us as paramedics, we have licenses. So in case umeshikwa uko wrong side na makosa, utanyang'anywa license. Na kabisa wezi taka kunyang'anywa license. So for us, we are very disciplined. Tuna behave vizuri sana.
Kindly give us your final remarks tukimalizia.
So final remarks, karibuni sana Komarok Modern. So in case you have an emergency, feel free to call us. We'll be the first faces you're going to see. Tutakusaidia. As you said, our main job is to give you hope, to make sure you get well as soon as possible. And also, in case pia unataka training, or even you want an ambulance ride for a day, please, you can join us, at least see what we go through, and maybe share some experiences that we also go through together. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time. You said you're who?
I'm Naftali Kibe.
Naftali.
Yes.
Kibe, not the Kibe we know. Okay. So guys, tumekuwa tukipiga story na Naftali. He is one of the paramedics here in Komarok Modern Healthcare. So guys, what have you learned from this video? What have you learned? Tukutana hapo kwenye comment section. Have you ever been at Komarok Modern Healthcare? Tell me how the experience was. Tukutana hapo kwa comment section, tupige tu story, tuchambue Komarok Modern Healthcare. Watu wamekuwa wakisema ni ya maternity peke yake, but yeye amesema inatibu kila kitu, ikuwe ni accident, ikuwe ni all kind of sicknesses. Okay, all right? So, you have their contact there, you can call them anytime unawahitaji, they will respond. The paramedics said they respond in just 8 minutes. Imagine 8 minutes from whatever location you are. For now, it has been an amazing show. I have not much to say, but kumbuka hapa tunasema hivi, mambo ni mengi, muda ni mchache bana. Remember to call Komarok Modern in case of an emergency. For now, pale nyuma si mwingine ila leo si Hans Kana, ni Kevo kutoka Sauti TV. Bye bye.